I'm not giving you nothing, so you might as well go do your job and leave me the fuck alone, dog.
Alright, you're good to go.
I knew I was good to go. Can you get out of my way?
Yeah.
The fuck? Would it make you feel better if I opened the glove box?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, could you open the glove
No,
box?
I'm not gonna open the glove box. I don't answer any questions. I don't answer any questions.
You have anything on you?
I don't answer any questions.
Okay.
Besides, officer, I don't answer any questions.
You don't answer any questions?
No, I do not.
Okay. Today I'm well, I'm not really reacting to this video. I'm about to tell you guys the backstory and the things left off camera. A lot of people like this video. I still hear it's old. It's like 5 years old. People still talk about it. But this is when they pulled my dog over. So basically, I had got pulled over. As I pulled into this gas station, I got pulled over. And as I wasn't in the car, my car was parked. My dog got pulled over. All this shit happened within 20 minutes. All right, so I had a broken foot at the time. There's at the top of the screen, that red line that says temporary and it expires in 2017 was my temporary handicap place card. My prescription's right there for all the people who feel like you need proof to believe a story, whatever. Y'all can eat anyway. So I went in the store, I bought some blunts, and I bought some, I used the ATM to pull cash out. So let's watch what happens with this, because this one is pretty crazy. You see the cop lurking? Cop just drives by. Now, mind you, I just got pulled over. What you can't see off camera is like 6 more state trooper cars. Yeah, I said that, 6 more. They pulled me over for like a light or something. I forgot what it was. Now, right there. That's the first dumb thing just right here. He pulled over a parked car. I don't know what type of rookie this was. I don't know. First off, if there's a ticket, that ticket can be written without me being present, without my information. It goes to the owner of that car, what's on the tag. You write the ticket, you can leave that shit on the window. You do not, this cop did not need to contact me to write this ticket. And this is private property. They don't even enforce it. They need a complaint to enforce this on private property. This is unless they got some sheets that reached out to them before and be like, oh, people are parking in our handicapped spots all the time, which I'm seriously doubt they did. There's no way that this stop is okay. Look at my dog chilling. She running around here somewhere.
Hello, sir. CC card to State Police. The reason why I'm stopping you today is you're parked in a handicap spot. Do you have a handicap tag or anything?
Yo, look at that. I'm glad I put the captions on this video because I'm lazy as hell and I don't be doing that stuff. He gets out of his car because he sees my car parked, and before even checking to see if I have a handicap place card, he's asking me. This shit is stupid. I don't care. I don't care what you think, how you feel. This is a lack of. This guy just chose not to do work. You just pull up and ask people. This is just as good as walking up to a random stranger and be like, "Hey, by the way, did you you look like you might sell drugs. Can I because the area you're at, did you sell any drugs today?" Like, no due diligence at all. None. And it's all right there. He could have, man, this shit is crazy. Shit is ridiculous. So what you can't see off camera, I'm more to the front of the car. I hadn't even got to my car yet. I guess it was only obvious that it was my car. Like nobody else was at this gas station. So, what's the worst part about this stop is what you can't see on camera. There was like 6 to 8 state troopers, like maybe 20 feet behind me, and I literally, in the middle of talking to this dude, I turned around and looked at them and like, yo, y'all gonna let him look stupid like this? Like, y'all just pulled me over. All of these motherfuckers was involved in my traffic stop. This dude just came, I don't know where he came from, because I was in the store when this shit happened. And they just watching him stop me for this. They can hear what we saying. And like, I'm looking in, as I'm talking to this dude in the front of my car, because you know I don't answer questions. It ain't my job to. Some people say, well, you could have just told him you had a handicap place card. Nah, he could have did his fucking job and left me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? If he was really concerned about it. Furthermore, yo, you gotta be a petty bitch. Like, you don't give a. They don't give a handicap. No, ain't nobody call you. I wasn't there at all. My stop at this gas station last night, what I needed to do, what I came there for, took less than 5 minutes. All the time spent at this gas station, the 25, 30 minutes it was dealing with the police. The stop at the beginning and the stop at the end. They didn't get no call for me being in a handicap spot. And I doubt the manager or owner of Sheetz was calling them like, make sure nobody parks in our handicap. This is all stupid. Goofy. And a huge... Bro, the place card's right there. Instead of looking, this dude decided to ask me and ID me. He got nothing.
Hey, can I ask you like registration, please, sir?
What you stopping me for?
Parking in a handicap spot. Do you have a handicap tag?
Dude, find it out.
Let me see the registration.
I told his ass to find out. He wanted to turn this into a traffic stop, talking about getting your car and running. What he didn't know is I was going to get in my car, close the door, and roll the window up. Ain't nobody talk.
I'm not giving you nothing, so you might as well go do your job and leave me the fuck.
He just saw the fucking handicap sticker. A lot of people said he was looking at the camera. I doubt he was even paying attention. But watch to the far right how he ducks down and takes a double take of the tag of the place card.
I'm not giving you nothing, so you might as well go do your job and leave me the fuck alone, dog.
You're good to go.
I knew I was good to go. Can you get out of my way?
Yeah.
The fuck? Fucking second time in fucking 20 fucking minutes. Fuck out of my fucking way, huh?
I was pissed that night. It was a long night. My foot hurt. I was tired. Oh, I was hungry. I remember. So this gets a little more interesting, right? So I forgot to ask him for his name and badge number so I can make a complaint. Cause normally I don't, man, depending on. Anyway, so he pulls out, and I think, mind you, this whole time I never knew this was recording. I never knew this was recording this whole time. So as I pull out, I sit there and I'm like, wait a minute.
No, man, I'm tired of this.
I gotta get his information. So he pulls out, and you know how the cops, bruh, they be dogging those cars. They pull out and you hear the engine, oh, and man, I realized that I didn't get his information. I did the same thing. The Benz real well drive. I slide a little bit. I punch it. As I'm pulling off from that gas station, all those other state troopers who were there, I see them running to their cars. I'm not even lying. And the vantage point from the road to that gas station, like the gas station's down here, the road's up here. I'm watching. I'm like, oh shit! I got a clear view of what's happening. So I'm like, what the fuck? I hawk the dude down. I'm flashing my lights. The cop pulls over. I pull over. I see all the other cops pulling up. I say, fuck them. I walk up to his car. I say, look, I need your name and badge number. This dude did the most respectful thing that out of what's my YouTube been up for 5 years or some shit like that? Out of all these police interactions you see, He did one of the most respectful things that I've ever seen. He apologized. He said, man, I was completely wrong. Here's my name and badge number. He said, here's my his barracks, because it was a state trooper. He gave me the information to his barracks. He was like, I'm so sorry about that. And I was like, at the time, I was like, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, yo. I turned around, bruh. The rest of the state troopers they had their doors open and sitting there behind the doors with their guns drawn. I turned around like, whoa, get your boys, yo. Hold up. Hold up. Yo, and they completely fucked up the decent human act that this cop just did. Now, at the time that it happened, I wasn't paying attention to it. Later on, I thought later on that night I thought about it. I said, bro, this dude apologized. They never did that. He completely admitted his wrong. You know what? They are trained not to do that. The reason why they're trained not to do that is because once you start apologizing, it's admitting guilt. You admitted something wrong. When cops do something wrong, they get sued. So you make it easy for a lawsuit. So they train them not to do that. I respected this cop a lot for that. Now, I ain't make a complaint. I ain't call his boss. I ain't do none of that shit. I ain't because I really genuinely felt he understood he made a mistake and that he's gonna learn from that mistake. No, I didn't get hurt. He didn't try to bully me. He didn't base his voice at me. When he did interact with me, he interacted with me, man to man, respectful, not rude or anything like that. So at the end of the day, he did make a mistake that inconvenienced me. For the most part, he just made himself look stupid. But I respected this officer a lot. I forget his name, but shout out to you, whoever you is. But all them bitch ass niggas you was with who was looking like they was about to light me up, bro. Like they had enemy of the state, most wanted, top 10 on the side of the road. That shit was crazy. And what I want to point out to y'all, man, my dog ain't even tripping off these bounds. Hey, yo, my dog didn't even care. Look at Leela in the back seat. She chilling. This shit is crazy. And I was driving kind of crazy, too. I'm actually surprised she just laying there like that. Look, you can see the place card and everything. I was whipping that joint. I said, hold up, let me get this dude's information. But yeah, man, this is a crazy traffic stop. Cop did something completely ridiculous and stupid, but he did all right. I respect this officer, and I hope he learned from that mistake, and he's being a better cop. I like to believe that he is. But to all them other cops who stood there and just watched your man make himself look stupid, that shit is dumb. That's the problem with police today, man. They just it's like, oh, he was a cool cop. I dealt with him a few weeks ago. Dude was really cool. Now his partner beating somebody's shit in and he's sitting there. Like, you're not a good cop no more. Because you didn't do it. Because check this out. If I stood on a block when niggas was selling dope and shit like that, and I was over there just having a conversation with them, and you run down on them, you're going to treat me just like them. Whether you saw me break the law or not, I'm a guilty by association. How the hell do you wear a uniform, a complete uniform identical to the guy next to you? You're there. You're backing them up, technically, but you assume no responsibility. Man, the logic in this shit, it does not exist. It's just wrong. It's just crazy. It just happens so much. People tend to accept it, especially the bootlickers. Man, thanks again for y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm mad.